Lena used to love working out, but that all changed when her best friend moved away. Suddenly, exercising alone felt pointless. The motivation just wasn't there anymore. One night, while scrolling through an online marketplace, she stumbled upon a listing that made her laugh. It was a Labubu doll, but this one was dressed in tiny workout gear, complete with a little sweatband painted on its forehead and a comically wide, almost mocking grin. The description was simple. For motivation, it keeps you moving. Thinking it was a cute gimmick, Lena bought it. She figured it could sit on her yoga mat and be her silent, quirky cheerleader during home workouts. The first day, she set up her new routine. Jumping jacks, squats, stretches, the whole deal. The Labubu doll sat on the shelf, grinning its usual grin. But halfway through her squats, her phone glitched. The music changed abruptly, and the camera, which she'd accidentally left on selfie mode, flashed on for a split second. She saw a small blur behind her. When she turned to look, the doll was on the floor, facing her. She must have bumped the shelf, she told herself. As she picked it up, a strange sensation ran through her fingers. The doll felt warm, unnaturally warm. Day 2, she woke up sore but determined to stick with it. As she did her lunges across the living room, a strange sound started. A faint thud. Thud. It sounded like another person's footsteps, perfectly in sync with her own. She stopped, and the sound stopped with her. She spun around. The Labubu doll was no longer on the shelf. It was sitting perfectly upright in the middle of her yoga mat. Her heart started pounding. She hadn't touched it since the night before. How did it get there? By day 3, she was spooked but also weirdly curious. She decided to record her workout, convinced she could catch whatever was happening. She replayed the video, fast-forwarding through the normal parts, and then, at the 7-minute mark, she saw it. The doll's head, in the background, turned. Slowly, methodically, following her every move from side to side. Then it leaned forward as if it were stretching along with her. The screen flickered for a moment, and in that instant, the doll looked taller. Its legs looked like they had bent. The 4th day was when the real dread set in. The air in her apartment had a thick, sour smell of sweat, and it wasn't hers. When she woke up, she found small, dusty footprints on her yoga mat, barefoot. She checked her fitness tracker, and her blood ran cold. It had logged 2 heart rates during the night. One was hers. The other wasn't. Even stranger, at 3:11 a.m. While she was fast asleep, her tracker had recorded her performing steps. Day 5, she'd had enough. She grabbed the doll, ran outside, and threw it into the dumpster behind her building. She felt a wave of relief wash over her, but when she returned from her evening run, there it was, sitting by her front door. It had a new black sweatband on its head and was holding a tiny, brand-new dumbbell. Its painted grin seemed wider, more menacing. Her phone pinged. A new fitness goal had just appeared in her tracker app. Finish the Labubu challenge, 666 reps tonight. She tried to delete it, to close the app, but it was frozen. Then, her TV flickered to life, showing a grainy live feed of her living room. And there, in the middle of her yoga mat, the doll was standing up, moving. On day 6, Lena's neighbors started complaining about a rhythmic thumping sound coming from her apartment at 2 a.m. They told the building manager it sounded like someone doing burpees or push-ups over and over without stopping. When the police eventually came to check on her, the apartment was empty. Lena was gone. The only thing they found was her phone left on the floor, still recording. The final video showed Lena exercising with a frantic, desperate energy. Sweat poured down her face, her muscles trembled with exhaustion, and standing right beside her was the Labubu doll, counting out each rep in a high-pitched, shrill voice. When she finally collapsed, gasping for breath, the doll leaned in close to her face and whispered, "Don't stop now, you're almost perfect." A week later, a new listing appeared on the same online marketplace. It was for a Labubu fitness trainer. The description read, "Great motivation, helps you push past your limits. Used only once." Attached was a photo of the doll. It was now wearing Lena's smartwatch, and on the screen, a heart rate was still steadily beating. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more chills. Stay safe out there and maybe stick to human workout buddies.